How's it going, guys? Arto here, and today I'm gonna bring you a little bit of an explanation on how every little decision that you make counts and how mechanics can make a huge part of your games. Whenever you misplay a situation, it's like you divide the timelines, right? Like you have this really green timeline here where you're actually going great, and then you make a misplay. Instead of actually going forwards, you start going sideways, which means that now you're in this timeline where you're not as strong as you could be in this one, and now you make another mistake and you could be in this one, and now you're even falling behind. And that is not something that you really want, and I'm gonna be showing you why in this game, because I feel like this game went sideways just because a little bit of misplay in terms of mechanics. So we just straight up mechanics, because at the end of the day, decision making was okay, but then mechanics were completely off. And this is why, even if you get the opportunity, which is pretty good, you need to know how to play them. So this is basically the importance of mechanics, guys. So right here, I see the Silas. He's overextending. He's already half HP. He should be a free kill for me. He's over the pass of the mid wave. I just did my 3 clear into getting the Silas gank. I could definitely gank either bottom lane or top lane because they're actually being aggressive. But then I'm just transitioning ganking into the mid lane so that I can get my red buff and then maybe ganking top lane afterwards. But then right here, I make a huge mistake. So right here, I'm gonna go for the Silas. Obviously, this should be completely free. I lost vision on him, and then right here, boom, I get it, boom, and then look at this. And this was attack click. And again, I don't really understand why attack click is actually doing these type of things, because now I feel like it's not prioritizing champions. I feel like this is not something that usually happened to me, but I feel like in the past 5 games or something, it's been happening a lot where the champion prioritizes a minion. Right here, if I got that hit, boom, right there, instead of this auto into the minion, I would not have died. But then I auto the minion and then I end up dead. And then what's gonna happen here is that just because I died, I'm gonna spend around 35 seconds basically doing nothing, which means, why 35 seconds? Because I'm gonna spend like 10 seconds dead, plus 20 seconds going back into my jungle, which is not something that you usually want to be doing. So right here, I'm gonna go for my red buff. I'm gonna go for my raptors, because at the end of the day, you should be putting yourself in a position where you're gonna be able to farm. I know that these people are gonna go for that, but because those 35 seconds, I'm not even gonna be able to get the scuttle crab. So because I'm not able to get the scuttle crab, now this situation happens. And because of this situation happens, just take into account that if I had a 300 extra gold plus the clear, this would not have happened, because I would have gotten the scuttle crab and then I would have maybe finished up my clear. I would have backed, I would have gotten my noon quiver, and everything would have been different. But because now I only have 1 longsword when I should be having 2, because I should have killed that guy. And then look at this. I'm kind of confident that we could definitely be fighting this because of, if we play it correctly. But then this guy lives 26 HP. Had I had another longsword, this guy would have died. And this is another situation that would have been completely different. And maybe even this situation would have never happened, because I would have been able to get the scuttle crab freely and everything would have been going okay. But then now they flash for the Riven and now it's bad. So right here, I didn't think that Tryndamere was gonna stay, and he does stay, and now I'm gonna have this much of a situation to try to kill him. I try to guide him very nicely. I lost vision, and I was actually very happy, because if I did not get that kill over there, this game would have been completely over. Even though I lost it, it's just get to show how mechanics work, right? Because now I'm half HP, I have no mana, I cannot clear this. So I need to go towards my bot side and go towards top side again, because if I go towards my top side, then I won't have raptors, and then I'll have to walk all the way to the bot side, which is gonna make me waste even more time. So just 2 plays over there where I don't get what I should be getting, and now I'm just I'm just having pain, really. I'm really having a hard time here. And then now this situation happens where I should be going for it. I'm able to get the volley bear and everything is coming back. Everything is great. But then again, I am 31 CS, 211, when I should be like 4-0 with like 50 CS at this point, or 45 or something like that. Which, okay, you could say, but then you're still strong, but I'm not as strong as I should be. And that's the main thing. Because just because of that, the only thing I'm not going to be able to deal with is this Tryndamere. And if this guy gets out of control, you know, everything would be really, really bad. So right here, I'm pinging that I kind of want to go for it. We take the egg out of Anivia because at the end of the day, there's nothing else that we can do. And then I kind of wanted to tax it, but then nothing came up. I'm just waiting. I'm going to try to get another repeat gank, but then they get the bird from Ash. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to get this Scuttle Crab. And then now they're going to go for it. This guy just immediately goes in with against me. I kind of want to fight it too again, but you know, I'm not feeling as confident. So right here, this Silas, he should not be 2-2-0. I'm gonna go for it again. He ultis away with Ari ultimate, which is completely fine. You know, I'll blow up that ultimate, which is decent. And then now I'm gonna go for my Raptors and my red. So one last play. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my red. I'm gonna try to invade I'm gonna try to get the Herald, but then I see this Silas moving immediately, and then now this is warded. So this is a situation that it's gonna be really rough for me. I'm gonna try to get the lane CS, and notice now I'm not capable of doing much, because if had I been way stronger, I would have been able to fight Silas confidently here. I would have been able to get the Herald, and everything would be different. But just because those situations happen in the mid game, I am not as confident, right? Because at the end of the day, when you make these misplays, it's not about being strong. It's also about being confident on how strong you could be. Now, my Riven is going to die here, which is kind of sucky. I kind of wanted to get there, and now my mark is down there. I cannot get the mark because I was forced to back. And now in this situation, I am confident because I am one level ahead, right? But what happens? This guy lives again. Had I been way stronger, this guy would have died. I turned this into a 1v1. I can take this fight. And then we get the Scuttle Crab, we get the Herald, and now everything would have been different because I can smash it for platings. But because that guy lived, now this guy is going to be a 2v1. And now everybody's going to have timing to go. Now Tryndamere comes in, try to kite him, Volibear comes in. Maybe I would have been able to hop into the wall if I did kill the Volibear. And that's it. This is the critical point in the game where now from missing this gank, missing this, and now missing this, this is how you start falling behind. And even though you can say, okay, but then you're actually very strong. But I'm just getting to show guys how unlucky you can get to be. And it all came down from this guy getting this kill that he should not have gotten after I misplayed, missing a minion, like auto-attacking a minion into getting the thing. Just like that, this is how this game is turning out. If I did not miss that auto-attack with attack move, and I went for the Silas, 100% this game would not be in this situation. I would be way stronger. These people would not have lived all the times that they did. And everything would have been completely different. So yeah, to me, so you guys know, that's the importance of mechanics, guys. I ended up losing this game, but at the end of the day, you know, I tried to fight it the best way I could, but then now this Tryndamere just started snowballing, or Silas started snowballing, so at the end of the day, even though bot lane is not doing anything, they're still winning in terms of CS. But yeah, just getting to show the only reason why I did not carry that game is because, you know, those little misplays, you know, maybe 2-3 plays that messed up. And then in the mid game, I was not as strong as I should be. And then I was not able to solve the situations I presented, especially with the Tryndamere just one-shotting people. So yeah, that was the explanation. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys want me to play next or explain next if you have any doubts. So yeah, as always, stay healthy, drink lots of water, and have fun in the Rift, guys. See you in the next video.